This broke last night. Marianne Williamson has suspended her presidential campaign, ending her 2024 run.
Oh, my God.
And we hardly knew ya.
We hardly knew ya. Just didn't work out. What a shame.
Seen that coming.
She put out a video that we're not going to play because it was kind of long and boring. But I just want to go through her results in the race real quick, starting with New Hampshire, where she garnered 5,006 votes total. Then we had the South Carolina primary, so she was good for 4% in New Hampshire. South Carolina came in at a healthy 2.1% with 2,726 votes. And Nevada had a caucus the other day,
which nobody noticed.
Nobody noticed. They only notice when Bernie wins because then they have to make the comparison. Yeah. It's like the Nazis taking over France, right?
Right. Yeah.
But no one really noticed this Nevada caucus where she got 3,182 votes. So if you add up all of Marianne's votes in this presidential campaign, the sum of those three numbers is 10,914 votes. I assure you, when all is said and done, more people will have watched this live stream on YouTube alone, not even Rumble, than have voted for Marianne Williamson in the Democratic primary. So for all these people who said, well, she can't run as an independent, you have to run as a Democrat, otherwise you have no chance. You're telling me she'd have gotten fewer votes as an independent? No, she'd have gotten way more, because she'd have been able to run ballot access campaigns in many different states. They all vote on the same day in November, and you'd have done better than 10,000. So the idea that to make an impact, you have to run as a Democrat, totally disproven by these results. It's been disproven time and time again, but we've had a lot of people over the course of the last year come out and make the argument that no, better run as a Democrat inside a primary system than run as an independent in the general. That's how you make an impact. Once again, 10,914 votes. More people will have watched this live stream on one platform. In fact, now we're doing those kind of numbers even on Rumble. Thanks to Rumble. Shout out to Rumble.
Well, you know what? We know at least 666 people are going to watch the live stream because they're already doing it.
So there you have it, the Marianne Williamson campaign. I communicated this to that room full of people in New Hampshire, and she tried to convince them not to believe it, but there you have it.
And I'm just going to say, and this is the thing, there was no time for that before this show. Before tomorrow, we will do a supercut of some of the various friends of show in the PMC commentator space who tried to tell people that Marianne had a chance, or Marianne was going to mount a real challenge, or, you know, yelling at people about how they're going to vote for Marianne as if they were going to get that opportunity feasibly. We're going to do a little supercut of that. And, you know, some people like Nick and ourselves who tried to say from very early on, it's a big fucking sinkhole at best and a grift at worst. Some of what her long-suffering staff had to say, that I must say the entire commentariat that was supporting her chose to ignore. These people who are supposed to care so much about labor didn't seem interested in the ongoing cavalcade of staff exiting her campaign and risking lawsuits because of the NDAs they signed to warn other people not to join the quicksand of narcissism and irrational rage that people claim is the backstage experience at the Marianne campaign. Nobody seemed to be interested in covering that who was supporting her. So we'll do a nice little montage of that tomorrow.
Yes, and by tomorrow, Russ is talking about the Jimmy Dore show. We're not on this channel
on the Jimmy Dore show. On the other side.
Please clap.